What happens during a preparation session to get you ready for your pretrial testimony or question and answer session in a car accident case, or in a medical malpractice case, or in a wrongful death case? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So now you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit for injuries you suffered because of someone else's carelessness. And you've heard that you have to go through this pretrial question and answer process known as a deposition. It's also known as an examination before trial. And you've also heard that before you actually go ahead and are questioned by the defense attorney, you actually have to be prepared in order to get you ready for this question and answer session. And you're trying to figure out what actually happens, what goes on during this prep session. Well, let me share with you a couple of things that will happen. Your attorney is going to sit down with you before you are questioned by the attorney in our office. And now, what's he going to do? He's going to go through with you the types of questions that the defense attorney is likely going to ask you. And why do we do that? We do that so that you get to familiarize yourself with the questions that are going to be asked. The whole purpose of this question and answer session is designed to see what you remember. What actually happened during the incident? What injuries did you suffer as a result of that? And how have those injuries affected you since that time? There are no real trick questions. Instead, we explain the process to you. This is what's going to happen. If the attorney asks you a question that you don't understand, tell him, "I'm sorry, counsel, I don't understand your question. Can you ask it another way?" If you need to take a break, you need to go to the bathroom, or you need to speak to me, just turn to me and we'll go ahead and take a break. Except, you cannot take a break when an attorney has asked you a question. Before answering that question, if you want to go out and talk to me, you can't do that. You actually have to answer the question first, then we can go out and talk. And if you need to change or modify your answer, you can then come back in and do that. But I have to tell you, most defense attorneys will then get all frustrated and say, "Wait a second, Mr. Jones, isn't it true that you just went outside and talked to your attorney and only now you're modifying your answer?" Yes, it is. So now, these are just some of the things that we discussed during the course of the preparation session, just to refresh your memory. And by the way, did you know that the defense attorney is also going to be asking you, "Hey, Mr. Jones, did you review any documents, anything in preparation for coming in here today from my asking you these questions?" And if you did review something and you tell him that you did review, now the defense attorney has every right to ask you, "What did you review?" And then you have to show him what you reviewed. This way it gives him an opportunity to look at it and ask you any questions that you have. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in the state of New York and you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit and you have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.